No, but remember when like taboo videos would go around the internet, like Two Girls One Cup, or like the Pain Olympics?
I don't know. Oh yeah.
Yeah, those that was probably the most fucked up thing that I saw was like just fucking white women who just love to get fucked by their dog.
Was it at least a big dog?
Any dog is. I mean,
Of course, but it would look. I wouldn't be as like grossed out and more laughing if it was like a little dog. If it was a little dog, that'd be more funny. A big dog would be like, oh, gross. But a tiny like Pomeranian or whatever, just fast rabbit humping. That's humor.
Have you ever heard a turtle coming?
Like they make noise.
Yeah. I'm not even joking. That's like I can show you it after.
And that's why the women only fuck one time ever. Like never again. Like that's your voice. Oh yes, bang my ass. Rub my shell. Oh, that would be. I don't think I've ever seen anything other than dogs have sex. Any animals?
You ever been to the zoo?
Not in a long time, but no, not there either.
Yeah, I went to the zoo. I saw rhinos fucking. I saw butterflies fucking just a few days ago.
Nah, he was beating his wife, man. You thought they were fucking.
It's like, why does this butterfly have 4 wings? I'm like, oh, okay. And they fly while they're doing it too.
Mm-hmm. They're really into voyeurism. They like seeing he's gonna fall off the balcony and kill himself.
he's got to run away from her butterfly husband, from her moth boyfriend.
Oh, the moth. Oh god. No, the moth is the one that's coming in and getting the pussy. The butterfly's the happy wife, happy life. Like, hey diddly-o, wife, I'm just coming to pay the butterfly rent. Then you see some big ass moth just putting it down.
Noticed I'm here. Doesn't he care?
That croc looks bored.
A turtle fucking a croc. Never thought I'd see the day. Interspecies relationship. That's his, if he was to make a movie, you know, Her, Joaquin Phoenix, that's his Her movie. He has to go around, or the Real Doll movie.
Oh, yeah.
He has to go around and explain to all his family that I love fucking this sandal that I found outside. That's not even a crazy movie idea anymore, that or Her. Was it Lars and the Real Doll, what it called? And Her. That's not even a crazy movie
Her
idea
was
anymore.
Ryan Gosling, right?
No, Her was the Real Doll, and Joaquin Phoenix was Her. But yeah, that's kind of not normal, but I bet it's going to be more normal to, like, you know, fuck real dolls and to, like, want to have, like, an AI girlfriend.
Is it going to be normal, or is it just going to be, like, the path of least resistance?
If it's the path of least resistance, do you think most people are going to do the harder thing or the easier thing? I'm always going to bet.
It still feels harder to me, as someone who's had sex at least once, to really, sex never cost me $12,000. And then I have to find and then I have to find a closet to put my sex in,
but that's sex for life.
And then charge it when I'm done.
But that's sex for life, though.
No, it's like it's gonna be like iPhones. They're gonna be like a new model every fucking year.
Terms and agreements section.
And at best, your trade-in value will be 20%.
That's not trade-in value. You nutted in that. It's over.
I think they're gonna.
It's gonna be like the thrift store. Like,
no, they're gonna
sales are final. Sales are final. We're not doing we're not making an industrial dishwasher just because you wanted to get rid of your old girlfriend.
No, they can recycle it for parts.
But then everyone, because they have to make that clear if they're selling recycled part, used like fleshlights. They have to make that known.
Because all they would have to replace is the skin part.
So it's all of it.
But all the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics would still be there. They just throw on a new skin. It's like a cover for your phone.
No, it's like a Fortnite skin. Yeah, I'm fucking Violet Myers tonight. Hell yeah.
What's an animal you've like hated?
Hated?
Like, did you ever have a family member who
Indians.
had like?
Oh no. Animal.
Like you ever
a specific animal or a type of animal?
No. I meant like specifically like somebody's pet, you would
Yeah, it's like a
you'd have to
specific
say,
animal.
yeah.
Right now, it's my current fat dog. Like he's an obese dog. He never gets up. He literally has his bowl of food like in his little pallet he has that he lays in. The bowl is in the pallet with him, so he just lays down and eats food like a fat 12-year-old watching cartoons. He doesn't come downstairs ever to like play. He leaves very quickly when he comes downstairs to like pee and poop, and then he goes back upstairs. I hate this dog. He's so fat and annoying. He gets on my nerves. Ace, you know I'm talking to you.
Now, is this a dog? Are you saying dog, but you really mean to talk about your brother?
No.
Because my aunt had like a poodle. Her name was Odisel.
Pretentious dog. Did she get shaved like an annoying poodle?
No, she just the dog was actually. I mean, it was clean, but it wasn't groomed. But this dog fucking hated everybody. It barely liked my aunt, but it at least wouldn't snap at my aunt. Anybody tried to go pet that, and I'm like a little kid. Like I'm just like 4 years old, and I see a dog, and at that point, every dog loved me until this one. This is the first dog I ever went up to that I fucking just hated my guts from the moment it saw me.
And then what'd you do about it?
I beat the shit out of it.
Mm-hmm. You went to sleep. Got a sock full of nickels, and then took that bitch out and sleep.
I was like, we're gonna go to a walk. We're gonna go for a walk, and by that I mean to the Nwins next door.
I'm gonna turn this poodle to a Dalmatian, if you know what I mean. You know who has weird pets? Fucking Mike Tyson. Like he had
Tiger.
We had pigeons. He had you know that he's like famously had a big ass like pigeon coop.
No, it's not even like a sexy bird to own.
No, and he had like a lot of them too. He had like a big ass crate of pigeons because he just loved like pigeons, which is very weird. And they just shit everywhere all the time. They don't do anything. Mike Tyson just has a shit fetish. He just loves pigeons. Just shitting on him. The viscosity of the feces all over my face is immaculate. There's nothing more impeccable than getting shit all over my fucking face.
Instead of a golden shower, he likes a cookies and cream.
You roll it up like clay. This shit. I'm turning to iced tea. I'm losing it. There was nothing better than Mike Tyson promos back in the day, like before his fights or even after his fights, because everyone knows the one where he's yelling at the reporter, talking about "I'm gonna fuck you till you love me." Everyone knows that one. And then there's
That was my ringtone in 2009.
Mm-hmm. Do you know the I was fucking them Chinese girls like grapes? No. That was a fun one because he was just talking about how he was living in Hong Kong, I think, for a little bit, or at least training there for a while. And that's what he said. I was fucking these Chinese girls like grapes, just keep fucking all these different Chinese girls. It's so funny how Mike Tyson has become like just a beloved American treasure now. Like he has like cartoons and a podcast that everyone likes, and he had that fight that everyone watched and stuff.
I see him like
he fully went to jail for rape.
I see him do like guest spots in like sitcoms like all the time.
Does he?
Yeah.
That hangover thing really did a lot for him. I think that was probably the start.
He also did, I forget which one, but he did a Comedy Central roast. I forget which one he did.
Yeah, it was
Charlie Sheen, maybe?
Maybe. It might have been Trump.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually.
Because I think that was the one that had like Steve-O and The Situation, and that was a crazy one. Yeah, because that was a Steve-O one, because Steve-O...
Larry King, too.
Was he on that? Because Steve-O like broke his jaw or something by running into Tyson's fist or something at the end of it.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
It was something. Maybe it was his nose. I think it was his nose.
I want to get fisted by Mike Tyson. Even by that point, like Jackass had already come and gone, and everybody was over it, and he still wants to do Jackass.
I think they're still doing movies though. People are still interested in.
I think there might have been one more at that point.
Because it was definitely before the most recent one that people were hype about. Let me see, Trump roast.
That was definitely like we were just slightly too young to actually see the full extent of that, because apparently like every high school in America would have like, you know, like don't do Jackass signs in the hallway, because like kids would want to, you know, bring their their razor scooters in, and but they would drive it with their balls.
On each handle. Oh, it was Charlie Sheen. Mike Tyson on the Charlie Sheen roast.
His Meg Griffin? No,
What about Meg Griffin?
not Meg Griffin.
Yeah, Steve-O was on that too.
What's the fucking? It's like it's a famous actress, but she's like from like the 70s. Something Griffin, I forget her name.
Melanie Griffith.
Yeah, Melanie Griffith.
It's like, you gotta give me something. You're just saying words. You're saying names.
She had a pet lion.
Probably kept outside.
Nope. Just think of how emasculated that lion feels. He just has to be like at a little girl's sleepover. Listen to her while she reads her Nancy Drew book.
Oh my God! And you at least put on the Hardy Boys. Jesus fucking Christ! Siegfried and Roy
Magic
had a pet lion.
Magic Tree House. Well, I mean, but that's part of the act, though. That's at least a tax write-off.
So one of them ate one of them.
No, it mauled it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I'd rather be bitten rather than mauled.
They're gonna get killed.
No, he didn't get killed. They both died.
No,
I think
I
of
said
COVID.
I'd rather get killed. Just because it's awkward.
I think one died of COVID.
You have to come back to work afterwards. It's all awkward.
Yeah, and like you can't, give because technically the tiger's your coworker. You can't like give it a write up or something.
Him and the tiger in HR.
It's like so we've noticed some tension between you guys in the workplace.
There's been a little bit of, unprofessionalism in the workplace, and things have been said, hands have been thrown. So I just want to make sure that there's nothing that will happen to make this escalate any further.
Do you think the tiger yelled while you did it?
No, because he's probably a progressive tiger or lion.
No, I think he's a white tiger.
We get the superior race.
Do you have any like embarrassing pet stories? Just the peanut butter one?
Just me inventing the peanut butter trick.
Maybe you invented that because it sticks to your mouth so much, so it just like it prevents you from saying the N-word. You just like trying to get white people to say the N-word less.
Oh, that's why the guy invented peanut butter.
Yeah.
I'm thinking peanut butter trick book. It's like tongue handcuffs. Officer, we got another one. And then he's like, fucking care. It's 1834. I don't care. When did peanut butter come out? When peanut butter dropped?
This is the educational part of the show.
When did they invent peanut butter? The powers that be. Why is that the first one that comes up and says, when did they invent condoms? Peanut butter.
They used to use sheep intestines as condoms.
1895. Wait. It says peanut butter was first made by a man named John Harvey Kellogg in 1985. It says, where did, what's his face go?
George Washington Carver?
Yeah. They invented peanut butter.
John Harvey Kellogg, I think that's one of the Kellogg brothers.
Is Carver did invent peanut butter? No. Contrary to popular belief, Carver only developed a version of peanut butter. It was...
This is whitewashing.
I know. I don't it was JWC. They're trying to mass market peanut butter. They're trying to just slap a name and slap a label on peanut butter. Revisionist history. AI review.
I think about George Washington Carver invented sweet peanut butter.
So the one that everyone wants. What other peanut butter is there?
He invented Peter Pan peanut butter.
That is really black of him. Like, you just put a bunch of sugar in the peanut butter.
It's my new invention. Diabetes.
It was a jar. It's him having his Apple TED Talk. In a world, innovation put together. Oh no, what's the
I think he gets cucked by the guy who adds chocolate to his thing.
Yeah,
like, who's this Reese motherfucker?
That's what it was. It was Reese's. I was like, the peanut butter chocolate, like the combined, but not Washington Carver just pouring like the Raisin Bran spoonful of sugar all in the peanut butter. It's my new invention. Come on, give it a gander. Give it a taste. You ever like go into the pet shop or like even the pound or whatever and pick out a pet. You ever feel like a little?
I got my bird. Yeah.
You ever feel like a little slave owner just looking over all the look? Oh, I see a nice healthy breed right here.
That's why that old ass turtle is upset. He used to own slaves. Now he's just somebody else's slave.
We see a nice fine amount of workers, I mean friends, to come over to my nice establishment. You know, just hang around the house on the inside, of course, not in the field. They have to work for your attention. I be seeing that sometimes at like PetSmart, like people like unload all the pets and they just have them in their little crates outside the PetSmart for some reason, so it doesn't seem very authorized. And they're just they're jumping around, they're happy, they're doing their tricks and whatever. It's the saddest thing in the world. And then just seeing like families and their kids taking them inside the PetSmart, just ignoring the. And then you look at like an older dog, not even an old dog, but like maybe like a 4-year-old dog, because of course everyone wants the puppies, no one wants the. It's like no one wants the teenagers. No one wants. They want the new breed that you can manipulate their mind. Do you think there's any sort of like good-meaning person who wants to adopt a teenager, but they just don't want to be like, yeah, I'd like a 16-year-old. I just want to give a good 16-year-old a good home. And so they have to just be like, yeah, I'll take the toddler. Where's you just walking around in the adopt stage? It's like, where's the 16-year-old section?
Yeah. Where's the 16-year-old cages?
Where's the section of 16-year-olds? Are they like numerical? Where y'all got the kids? The ones smoking, having sex in the backyard.
Being mean to you.
My sister was telling me like there's been a couple of times where she's like walking the dog and there's like an overpass where you kind of go by the high school and she's seen like 3 kids, like a girl and 2 guys, like pulling their pants down about to have sex. And then she ruins it by walking the dog. She cucked them with the dog. She ruined the train of the high school kids cutting 7th period. I just thought it was rude to ruin teenager sex. I couldn't do it because, it's bad luck for my personal penis to, ruin other people's sex. Mm-hmm. I just don't think it's a good look.
My friend in high school, he lost his dog. Yeah, you said you had a dog run away, right?
Yeah.
He had his dog run away for like, I think it was like close to a month. They found her, but she was like stuck in some bushes or hedges or something. And she was very malnourished and dehydrated to the point that she suffered brain damage.
Someone's dog's here. Whose dog is it?
So this dog was clinically mentally retarded to the point to where, you know how dogs bark at thunderstorms? This dog would just cry and then roll around on the ground like this during a thunderstorm. It would get this.
They took it home.
Yeah, they got it back.
And
that dog lasted another 4 years.
Better than me. Dogs alone are annoying. You get a retarded dog.
You get a Shane Gillis dog.
Is there candy for dogs?
Yeah, it's called candy.
I don't think dogs can have candy.
You can give a dog candy.
I don't know about that.
I gave my dog candy.
Yeah, and it's dead.
I gave it candy for a long time.
Your point. I give her what I eat. Look at me.
This is kind of mean, but I would, like you get like the sour gummies, and that pool of sugar at the bottom of it. I would put it in a little container and let her lick it, and she immediately just started flipping the fuck out because it was so fucking sour.
You're trying to be mean, or in your heart, you're being nice.
No, I just wanted to give her sugar. I didn't know she would react that way. It just sounds mean. It sounds like I'm fucking with her. But I did enjoy her reaction to it.
It was a 4-pound dog, and you gave like a pound of concentrated sugar.
It's like maybe an ounce. What about people who have like giant insects as pets? I've known a few of them.
Well, like bugs.
Yeah, there's
spiders.
There was a guy who was friends with one of my friends, and he had like those gigantic Madagascar hissing cockroaches that are like half a foot long, and it was just chilling in like a little aquarium, like obviously no water, but like an empty aquarium in his bedroom. He had like 2 of those.
I was afraid of snake eyes, because like you just see Like, oh, you're the devil. Like, you just love like going to the pet store and getting a bunch of little rats just to feed to your snake, and you just sit there and watch.
But I kind of get it. I thought about, like, I want a piranha aquarium tank so I can just put fucking cockroaches and crickets in there and small rodents.
And women I don't like, they don't have sex with me. Don't let it be on a period. It's feeding time.
It's breaking up time.
It's
No, piranhas don't eat pussy.
and neither should you guys.